they settled the wilderness. It was a wilderness. There were no roads, there were no churches, there were no schools. All of the things that you and I take for granted today. These sturdy, self-sufficient people came to this community and they carved the fields from the wilderness. They built their homes. They established the schools. They organized the churches. They graded and maintained the roads, not the least item, by any manner of means. And they came here, and do you know the one thing that they asked was that they were free. They came to be free. And you and I can remember today that all of this has been given to us as our heritage. And let us never forget, and let us remember today and rejoice in the little schoolhouse. We're so glad you're here today. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your very good food. And so we're here today back to our roots. I shall be forever grateful that I was part of the hill culture. I tell everybody in New Mexico that I'm the pure hillbilly from Arkansas. I was raised back there in the hills. And if they want to know a true person from the hills, here I am. Here I am. See? And so I learned to read and write in this building. And so we come back today to celebrate for what we have been given in the little schoolhouse. America has received more per square inch from the little country schoolhouse that dotted the landscape of America than anywhere else. So, there was Baker and Bland. There was Butler and there was Boylston. There were Shaddocks and Webb. There was Evans and Cox. There was McGinnis and Neely and Garrison. There was Hawthorne and Jennings and Allred and Hatfield. There was Knox and there was Hickory. There was Finn. And guess what? There was also Fine. The people who came here and established all of this. This is the genius of America. Because from this very small school building and from not having a great deal of financial things to do with, from this little building came 13 ministers and 33 teachers. It has grown now. The 13 ministers have now expanded till by last count I had there was 21 ministers disagreeing, I think you put the fire out. That's all right, Aunt Dottie.
And my brother ever said that.
Yeah, that was my first teacher here was Lloyd Blake. He taught me to read and write. My second teacher was my Uncle Everett, and he taught me fractions, which I can guarantee was no small assignment for him. My next teacher was my brother Eugene. And finally the day came when I got to have a teacher that I wasn't related to. You know, my last 2 years here, I got to go to somebody that I wasn't related to. And I'll tell you, that was a wonderful day because news travels fast in families. And one afternoon, Uncle Everett was teaching, and he said, "Now, you kids have talked too much today. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The next student that teaches, I'm going to put you out the window." Well, guess who talked? So Uncle Everett put me out the window, that window right there. And I want you to know that I have never been so humiliated and embarrassed in my life. And so I went out to the girls' little outhouse out there, and I just sat out there. So Jewel Jennings came out there, and she said, "Now, you've got to come back in the house." I said, "I'm not going to do it." She said, "I'll tell you what, you'll get a switching too." You know, that's back in the days. Not only has it taken a 180-degree turn that way, but you know, back then they didn't hesitate to give you a switching. You know, everyone that I say this way, everyone that I got, I needed 14 more, just like her. But anyway, she tried to get me to come back in the house, and I wouldn't come.